My name is Royd Phipps, R-O-Y-D, Royd Phipps, P-H-I-P-P-S. I was born February 9th. I grew up in the Irish Town area, Irish Town community. There was a sense of like it had a lot of like we call rum shops, and we had to get to school. We had to walk through Irish Town. We had a lot of rum shops. My mom always felt like it was not the best environment for us to walk through to go to school. But we still used to have to trot that road. It never one of the best things to do, but because you see the things that you see happening across there in terms of the vulgarity, the bad words, the drinking of the alcohol and smoking of the cigarettes and stuff like that was something that she really tried to shade us from, not to get involved in. Well, from an early age, I saw my grandfather, Selwyn Liddy, Lalaps, one of St. Kitts' best drummers, folklorists. And I always, as a child, wonder why, how these people just following this drum. What it is sound like the drum. Because he used to got like a bunch of people following this drum, round and round in the community, and we with him, man, woman, boy, girl. And it was something that I loved and had a passion for. And even when we're having lunch or dinner, before we eat lunch, I'd be tapping on the table, and you know, you could be a little annoying sometimes to your parent. So she'd say, well, stop knocking and stuff like that. But when she have friends come over, she would say, but knock a little thing for them, let her hear you, man, because she feel good that you could, you know, but he could drum, you know. So I always had that love for the drum as a tender age, but drumming, really getting a chance now to put your hand on a drum is when we moved now, my mom and my brother and sisters, my brothers and sisters moved from Connell Street, that's one by the health center in McKnight, to Market Street, just across from McCall rehearse. And it was like, yeah, I was so happy that she moved there, because here am I loving drums, and you put me right in front of a place where playing drum? Like, yeah, boy. So I used to go over there and ask for a little turn on the drums. I wanted to show them that I could play drum. I love drum. But it was a little hard for me, because as a child going into a place where they rehearse in the field, you're being disgusting. So they will shout at me, come off the drums. And then I get an opportunity one time. And I told mommy there was going, actually it was Jack Tar where they used to perform. That's years ago, and they asked if I could come. And I went, and my uncle, which is Taboo, Valentine Martin, gave me a little turn, you call it, a little turn to knock. And I only wanted that one chance. And I whip it up. And the following day they say, come practice. And I went practice and started going all the time, developing up the love more, until it really did take a toll. Like I said before, it really did take a toll on me in terms of my schoolwork. And then my mom stopped me from going. But the love didn't die still. The love still continue for the drums until today. I was around about, when I say I was about, I started playing, just going in and knocking around with them, like around 10, 11. Officially around 12. I was done it now in what we call washing out, where it used to be junior high school. I'd just gone to junior high school. So, you know, it was, you're turning from into a teenager now, and so your mama give you a little more leeway. So I joined. That's when I joined. And started really playing with them and going to the hotels with them, and whatever function they're performing at, I go with them. When I assumed the position as lead drummer, it was a challenge, but I still did welcome it, because it was my first time being in that position as a lead drummer. Before, I was just a drummer, just accompanying whoever, Tabo Valentine Martin, who is my uncle, was the lead drummer at the time. So he passed it down to me. So I now had to create the rhythms now for whatever dance they choreograph. So, but I did love the challenge, because I had so much rhythm in my head. I mean, I was just glad for the opportunity. And I did assume the position as lead drummer and drum tutor of Folklore team. And my first place I traveled with them was to Anguilla. I was Anguilla. I didn't even have a passport. I can't remember the year, but it was so long. All I had was a birth paper. I traveled on my birth paper. So it was a new thing for me. First time I ever been on a plane. I sure I was about maybe 14, let's say about 14 years old, about that. And that was my first travel with them. Since then, I traveled to a lot of the Caribbean islands with a Coro Tegomantin as theater, to many parts of the US, also Europe. I mean, it's never been to Africa, but maybe one of these days. I think that we could do a lot more better in terms of the arts. We see a lot of sports personalities in commercials, put them up on big billboards. We never see somebody in the arts on a billboard. I believe that people in the arts have a lot to say. We the same as how the sports people capture the attention of a young one. People in dance, people in drama, people in drum can change lives as well. The arts is a powerful thing. So I think that they should look into really putting a lot more into the performing arts. Also, like, we have a lot of performing dance companies here, drumming groups, drama groups. We have a lot of events to go on, but we go to Central Bank. Now, Central Bank for me is nice, yes, but it's not a real performing arts center. You know, so maybe one of the things we should do, the government try and get some funding from somewhere, is getting a performing arts center where the arts can properly house whatever aspect of performance they're having. You need wings, you need lighting, you need proper seating not straight, everything flat, but on a slope, so everybody, and round, so everybody can see, nobody blocking nobody. You know, good backstage communications in terms of getting from one side of the stage to the next side, so you don't have to shout. So these are things that I think that can be worked on if we are serious, if we want to be serious about the performing arts.
Georgie would make the fire.
Over the years it worked out well because I had the opportunity of tutelage many of these youngsters in school who now turn into excellent drummers, like Dikembe Morton, Varney Matthew, Danville Paul, Adonis Maxine, Jelston Walwyn. So it is really, to me, it is a good program that was started, and as long as I'm here, to continue it. Out of all those people, the names that I just called, Jelston is an excellent drummer on the acoustic drum set. So another one is Dikembe Morton, who worked with me on a for a short period of time as assistant to me in the Department of Culture. Now is the drumming specialist in Nevis, in the Department of Culture in Nevis. So you can see where the program, whereas before we only had Okola Tegemanti drummers, we can find drummers since this program was initiated. We can find drummers nearly in nearly all the primary school and in communities, because so many drummers pass through. So out of that, out of the program, what we did, we have the National Youth Drum Corps. So we take all the best drummers from the primary school and put them together and call it the Drum Corps, National Youth Drum Corps. Hi, I'm Royd Phipps, and you're watching Between the Lines. Be you, feel free, express yourself, Island Expressions.
Express yourself.